Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, July 31st, 2020. I'm Freddie Liebert. The Nevis Island Assembly on Friday, July 31st, commemorated the 50th anniversary of the MV Christena Disaster at a special sitting in Chambers. The sinking of the MV Christina on August 1st, 1970, is said to be the biggest maritime disaster to have occurred in the history of St. Kitts and Nevis, with more than 230 persons dying that day. Friday's special sitting featured remarks by former Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Right Excellent and Right Honourable Sir Dr. Kennedy Simmons, former Premier of Nevis, Vance Amory, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzil Douglas, former Premier of Nevis, Joseph Parry, and Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley.
After consultation with my colleagues in the Nevis Island Cabinet, I wish to announce 3 new initiatives from the Nevis Island Administration in memory of the lives lost on that fateful day. 1, the Christina Memorial Scholarship, to give assistance to persons for study in the field of maritime and port operations. 2, the Christina Memorial Fund. The Nevis Island Administration, through its Youth and Sports Department, will sponsor swimming lessons each year during the summer months, and these classes will be free of cost to participants. 3, the Christina Memorial Foundation will offer assistance to persons who are doing research on the Christina disaster with a view to improving and increasing the body of literature available.
Also addressing the Assembly was Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris.
It must be noted that the Christina disaster led to significant changes and improvements in maritime safety regulations and protocols. Today we are the beneficiaries of such improvements. These include regular inspection of maritime vessels, limits on the number of passengers, provision of life jackets, and certified and experienced operators and crew. Today, citizens, residents, and visitors can travel between our 2 islands confidently with the knowledge that safety measures are in place and are being adhered to, and that improvements are ongoing.
Among those in attendance were survivors of the MV Christena Disaster, as well as family members of the victims and survivors. Meantime, the Premier's ministry cordially invites the general public to the memorial service to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the MV Christena Disaster. The service will be held at 10 a.m. on Saturday, August 1st at the Hamilton Museum grounds on the Samuel Hunkins Drive in Charlestown. A cold storage facility is under construction at the Department of Agriculture in Prospect. Minister of Agriculture, the Honourable Alexis Jeffers, noted that the facility will bring numerous benefits to the farmers.
We believe that we have a role to play in the entire food chain, so to speak, here on the island of Nevis. Our farmers, we want them to continue to produce and spend time on their farms so as to provide us with the level of production that we know that they're capable of. And as such, we are about to eliminate some of the difficulties that they normally would have in terms of marketing their products. Many times you'll see farmers driving around their island offloading their products. We believe once they offload them here, then they can go back to their farms and continue on their daily journey in terms of protecting their farms, planting, weeding, doing what is necessary to ensure that they are achieving the maximum out of their effort. So this facility will play an integral role in connecting the farmers with the department, and therefore the department with all of the various stakeholders here on the island of Nevis.
Minister Jeffers visited the site on Tuesday, July 21st, to give an update on the progress of the construction. The project is the brainchild of Director of the Department of Agriculture, Randy Elliott. He outlined the specifics of the facility.
With this facility, storage facility, giving us storage capacity up to 2,400 cubic feet of storage. And this speaks volumes for the island of Nevis. With this facility, we'll be able to store different commodities, different crops at specific temperatures, thus reducing the spoilage that we're experiencing and be more assertive and be more secured as it relates to food security. Basically, from these facilities and from the chill, one will be able to now have a crop. A farmer could have a crop now within this chill going up to 2 months on chill, as opposed to where you will see just a farmer having a crop for like 2 weeks. So with this, we are hoping to garner our food security here on the island of Nevis, assist our farmers, reduce the food import bill that we are currently experiencing, and also to ensure that our island of Nevis is secured.
The facility includes 6 chill rooms, an office, bathroom, and kitchenette. According to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Hughie Sargent, construction of the facility began in February of 2020, but due to the impact of the coronavirus, the project came to a pause, then later resumed in April. He also stated that the project is expected to be completed in the last quarter of 2020. Also taking the tour of the facility was Deputy Director in the Department of Agriculture, Floyd Liburd. Departments and units within the Ministry of Social Development have been given the confidence and capability to successfully apply for grant funding, professionally execute grant projects in the communities on Nevis, as well as proficiently compile the mandatory reports. The ministry hosted a proposal writing workshop from July 20th to 24th, the goal of which is to increase the amount of grant funds which come into Nevis.
There is an opportunity now, still, for us to be able to use grant funding to impact our communities so that our communities are more resilient socially, economically, and of course, environmentally. I expect you, of course, to be able to go out there and work with non-government organizations to try to determine what the needs are in the communities, and so that we could come up with projects. Projects, of course, that we should be able to write, proposals to get funding for, so that we could continue to impact the development of the different communities in Nevis.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow. The course, which was facilitated by Leonard Stapleton, Certified Jeff Proposal Writing Trainer of Trainers Professional, covered introduction to requests for proposals, using project writing tools to respond to requests for proposals, and grant writing with special tools and guidance for grant project execution and reporting. The participants were representatives of the Department of Information, the Social Policy and Sustainable Human Development Unit, the Department of Social Services, the Department of Youth, and the Department of Sports. Still to come,
we were able to raise 5,000 EC dollars for you to purchase building materials for the construction of the barbershop at a vendor of your choice.
The details right after this break.
My name is Kervin Wallace. I'm a track and field coach and the PE teacher at the George Level Primary School, encouraging you to stay safe, protect yourself and others. Wash your hands often with clean running water and soap.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram, or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. The Lowland Community Foundation on Friday, July 24th, launched its Empowering Young Entrepreneurs component of the philanthropic organization. The event took the form of a groundbreaking ceremony for Brandon's Barbershop, to be established by Barnscott resident Brandon Hamilton.
I would just like to say thanks to everyone who believed in me, and for this opportunity for me to go for my goals, and for the people of St. Thomas's and Barnscott, I surely won't let you down. I would as they say, I will actually teach somebody else how to cut as well. And on behalf of me and my family, I'd like to tell everyone thank you very, very, very much.
As noted by founder, the Honorable Cleon Stapleton Simmons, the Lowland Community Foundation is an initiative designed to advance the lives of the people of the St. Thomas's Parish.
This afternoon, you would have witnessed the groundbreaking ceremony of the business initiative, and I am very honored and as well as encouraged to be able to support Brandon Hamilton in his initiative to establish a barbershop in Bansgut. Most persons have to travel to Charlestown in order to get their haircuts. So Brandon, I think you're going to do tremendously well here in St. Thomas's, and I expect that the barbershop initiative will be greatly supported. It is something that is well needed and well desired here in St. Thomas's. I was very happy and most elated that I was able to, through the foundation and also with the support of the St. Thomas's community and through sponsors, dedicated sponsors and business partners, I'm very happy that this afternoon we are here to make Brandon's dream a reality.
Stapleton Simmons also presented Hamilton with a letter of commitment from the Lowland Community Foundation, in addition to a donation of $5,000 toward the purchase of building materials for the construction of his new business. The event, which was chaired by Community Development Officer Chesley Davis, also featured a prayer by Pastor Sheila Hanley, as well as remarks by former Premier Joseph Parry, who also participated in the symbolic groundbreaking. 8 students of the Violet O. Jeffers Nichols VOJN Primary School are now ready to move on to the secondary level of their education, having graduated on July 17th. The ceremony was held under the theme, Coping in a World That Has Transformed to a Digital Neighborhood. Principal Shay Wilkin noted that commendations are due to all students.
The VOJN Primary School is indeed grateful to all 8 students for the numerous contributions you have made to the school's records. Students, the world in which you live is now a digital community. Engage wisely and build on the values embedded in you for the past 7 years as your tools to become responsible citizens. Parents, greater demands await you. In this expanding world of technology, ensure that along with techs, you invest in a high-grade technological device to merit academic achievements of your ward. Challenge yourselves to advance with them and somehow exceed them, as the tool can be destructive at times. So, monitor well.
As the top student for 2020, Adiel Webb delivered the valedictory address.
To my fellow graduates, as we go our separate ways, let us make this the most memorable goodbye of our lives. And although these priceless memories and friendships may fade, they will never be forgotten. All your dreams can only come true if you have the courage to pursue them. My fellow graduates, I leave you with this quote by Harriet Tubman, and I quote, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world."
The other outstanding students included Dijon Wallace, the best boy, as well as Denroy Simmons, the most improved student. The other graduates were Maya Daniel, Javanique Nisbet, Xavier Budgeon, Roger McDonald, and Kemari Wilkinson. Held at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, the VOJN Primary School's 2020 graduation ceremony was chaired by former student of the then Combermere Primary School, Virgil Brown. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Siliberd. Thank you for viewing.